Start with a little sugar. You gotta start.
I don't want to see this anymore.
You gotta start with a little sugar.
I would have
Rory.
had no problem with them fucking. I don't watch them make it
Go
out.
halfway in, Julian. Go to the halfway point. Go to the halfway. Yeah, go to there.
Look at Mike.
Look at Mike going crazy.
Yeah.
No, we not doing this. We not doing this, dog.
Yeah, Mike, eat the box.
This is
Mike's a month.
This is somebody. Somebody did this for votes.
Yeah.
No, Rory and Ma.
Welcome to a new episode of the new Rory and Maul podcast. I am Maul.
I'm Rory.
And we are back. Rory, how you feeling? Haven't seen you in a while, man. You look different.
I felt good until you made me think how my tone and energy is. I feel fucking great,
There
man.
you go.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, life is great.
Yeah.
Life is great. Life is good, right? Eden, how you doing?
Great.
Julian, how you doing?
Great.
All right, good. I love the energy in the room.
I'm cool everywhere except on Reddit.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
No, you're a star on Reddit.
We had some time off. We had about a week off. Went down to see my family. Went down to Virginia to see my mom for her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Yeah.
So I did that, seen the family. Then I came back to New York and
Well, don't skip over that. What was the birthday plans? What?
just dinner.
What? Okay.
Kept it light. Just had a birthday dinner. Was with my sister and my nephew.
Benihana's?
My mom.
What are we talking?
No.
You caught the shrimp?
I can't take Miles.
Can't take Miles to
Not
Benihana's?
on a
Why
regular,
not?
just on a regular chill. Like we ain't doing shit tonight. Let's just go grab some food, maybe. But for the birthday, I can't take Miles to Benihana. I can't do that.
And like, you can't let dudes spray that stuff in your mouth in front of your mother.
Yeah, and
Or
you can't
period.
or let him try to spray something in your mom's mouth. Like we don't talk about that enough. Like imagine you take your mom's to Benihana's and he try to squirt some sake in her mouth.
And like, her form is great.
Yeah, like you fighting. You not
Like her shoulders were back.
Yeah,
her head
and
was
moms
up.
don't like drip and she don't let it spill. Like she catch every. It's like whoa.
He runs through the whole bottle.
Like
Yeah. Like
she's
no.
a little too excited when he says the train is coming with the shrimp and every.
Yeah, like I remember one time at Benihana's, it was like, you know how it's Benihana's is always weird when you think about it because they don't even start cooking unless like all the seats fill up.
Yeah,
So it's
which
like
is
what if
always
nobody decides to come here. Like I gotta wait for like 7 more people to come. They was waiting. Couple came in.
And the chef is white. I always hate that.
I was like, come on, man. Where's the Asian guy at? No disrespect.
Well, in New York, there's always a Puerto Rican that could like pass as Asian.
Yeah, they try to bring out the Mexican.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I know, but you're Asian. So a guy brought his girl in one time, and the dude was squirting, I guess the sake or whatever is in her mouth.
Yeah.
She knew how to swallow with her mouth open,
Oh, yeah.
That's a keeper.
That Gluck.
and like so he was like basically like we thought it was gonna be like the jokes on her. She kind of flipped it like, oh yeah, y'all didn't know I had this talent.
Well, that's
And like he squeezed and squeezed. He had to use the second hand to keep squeezing. And she just kept like, she knew how to just swallow without like closing her mouth. It was the crazy shit
Did
ever.
you get a
Well,
number?
She was with a
You pay for dinner.
I would have.
that was the dinner he paid for.
Yeah, I would have. But she was with a guy and it was kind of like, okay, we kind of was looking like.
But as a man, that's when you get a little conflicted, like, because as a man, that should be great to know that she has that talent.
Yeah.
But like, what if he actually liked her?
No, what if,
Like, what if that date wasn't just for recreation? Like, what if he was really getting to know her?
that?
And then he discovers that
what if he
talent.
didn't know like she
And
didn't
then
have
he's
that
He's
talent?
like, I'm glad she has it, but how does she have it?
And when do
Right.
you use that talent? Like when is that like?
You know when they use that talent.
Yeah, but like.
I mean, is everyone producing that? Never mind.
No, I mean, I'm not. Let me speak for myself.
Yeah, I mean,
I am not producing that much sperm. Like,
It's a
no.
lot of.
Yeah. That's like when he was that was just a bit much. But so no, I didn't take mom to Benihana's, but I would.
We were on
In
that for so
conclusion,
long.
yeah,
I
hopefully
thought-
come back around.
Hopefully,
I thought he
mom
went
doesn't
there.
have that hidden talent.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would be fucking heartbroken. But yeah. So happy birthday, mom! I did that, and then I came back home. I thought I was gonna run around the city a little bit on Sunday and Saturday. Didn't do nothing. Stayed home, cleaned.
Yeah,
I was a real housewife of New York.
I like
there
it.
you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
So what'd you do this weekend? You told me you went to the Chappelle show.
Yeah, I didn't do anything at all until last night. I'd gotten I don't even know if they
I like these new pillows.
promoted it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these are like cool.
They're cute home decor.
It's kind of like a
Or like,
was it like a this is like rugby, Julian?
Yeah.
Rugby
He looks
ball?
like he definitely played intramural
Yeah.
rugby.
Julian definitely plays rugby.
I look like I did a lot of things.
Yeah. No, Julian he plays cricket.
He plays Quidditch in that park off Houston.
That does look like the,
You know.
that looks like the snitch ball from Harry Potter.
oh god,
Absolutely.
Oh man, I remember we had a flag football league that doesn't make you any more manly. But all those kids used to play Quidditch next to us, and we would purposely just throw post routes and miss them
Wow.
to try to hit the kids on their broomsticks.
Was that the Nike?
Yeah,
flag
Nike
volley?
football. We'll get into Nike. Don't worry. I shouldn't have been playing that league.
Yeah.
I was being used.
When you really think about it,
I had no idea.
exactly.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, all right.
Chappelle.
So I don't know if they promoted it or whatever. A friend of mine had tickets that he bought that he wasn't going, so I bought those tickets off him to see Chappelle at midnight for a pop-up show at Radio City.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've seen Chappelle in places,
Yeah.
but I've never seen him actually perform, I feel like. Every time I'm supposed to, it gets rained out at Roots Picnic or some shit.
Yeah.
So I was really, really excited to go. They locked the phones up, which made the night even better. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
anytime, and pardon me sounding like a fucking arrogant fuck, anytime I've had to go to an event where the phones would be locked, I was allowed to keep my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have locked my phone every time I went to an event.
Mhm.
It just makes you more in the room. People are not fucking scared. Everyone is just focused on what is going on. Michael Che got to use words he cannot use
Yeah.
on network television.
So you had to check your phones in at the front? Was
Yeah,
it
they
one
put
of
him in those
things?
little pouch thingies.
Okay.
So Michael Che opened up. Chappelle did about an hour and a half, 2 hours. He's the greatest stand-up comedian ever. And I don't think
Chappelle.
Chappelle. And I
Okay.
don't even think it's close anymore.
We
Michael
did
Che
something
was
like that.
incredible though.
I like Michael Che a lot.
Like Michael Che
like
was
him a lot.
really funny. I think
Yeah.
Michael Che is very underrated simply because he's most known for an NBC show.
Mhm.
And he can't really be the Michael Che that he could be.
Glad you went. Glad you got to see it. At least, came back and he told some of the jokes. Really funny. And I'm mad I missed it. But congrats to Chappelle on. Is he doing like another show like that?
I don't know. He said this was just a taste of the parties he's going to start throwing because Busta Rhymes, because he always pairs like a music
Yeah.
act with
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes came out afterwards. Came out to New York shit. Like it was Busta was doing B-sides. Like it was just it was
Okay.
a cool night. So I hope that means he's doing more of this. But
Yeah, we need more of that.
he addressed everything. He addressed Kanye, Candace, him getting tackled on stage, Chris Rock shit.
Mhm. Damn,
Ju-
I forgot about
Jews in the
getting-
media.
Getting attacked on stage. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
that
Oh
fast.
no, he did like a whole 30 minutes on that.
Yeah, they did a whole 30 minutes on him too. Like the dude.
And Chappelle
Yeah.
explained it.
Yeah. They did a whole. They had fun with him in the fucking dressing room.
Yeah, it was great. It was really, really good. So if he has more of them, I highly suggest. Not that you need me to tell you to go to a Chappelle stand-up show. So
man.
Well,
we don't have
Dave
to spend too much time on this.
Dave did Radio City, but Rory, we are doing the Earth Theater.
Hey.
Yes,
in
very
London.
very similar and at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, at a reasonable, not at midnight. We'll be out of there
We'll be on
before
stage at
midnight.
9.
Yeah, we'll be out of there before midnight. Not exactly the way Dave did his
Oh,
set,
yeah,
but
for sure.
we are at the Earth Theater in London, November 5th. Tickets are available now at newroryinmall.com.
Bloke.
Get your tickets. Looking forward to this trip. And Julian just told us that he's going. Me and Julian talked about it when we were
Ooh.
leaving Charlotte. And Julian was like, "Yo, God, bro, I want to go to London."
I mean,
I wanna
after
go to
the night
London.
you guys had in Charlotte, you have to take it international.
Right.
We got to take this road on the show,
You
Julian.
two have to go around the
We
world.
got to take this thing on the road. So Julian will be with us in London as well as Eden. And I don't know. I'm thinking about we got a few days off over there. I'm thinking about maybe we should
Going
like
to
take the
Paris?
train to Paris or something.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
go with
yeah,
it.
yes.
Yes.
We got to hit the train to Paris. We got to do that. We got to go to Amsterdam.
The last train?
Well, not the
Oh,
last one.
oh,
Let's catch
okay.
the first
Yeah.
one. Let's
Yeah.
catch the
easy?
first
I'm
one
sorry.
out. No, let's catch
I'm sorry.
Let's catch the first
In
one.
early ones, we get a full day.
You want to get a full day out of it. Let's catch the first train to Paris, and maybe hit Amsterdam. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
I love it.
again, despite my milky complexion, I don't know that much about Europe.
Mhm.
How close is that? Is that like going
It's a
from Queens
3-hour
to
train.
Brooklyn, or?
It's a 3-hour train.
It's maybe like a Philly.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
to a Philly
exactly.
type
Oh,
of
all
thing.
right. If Paris is Philly distance, we're going to Paris.
Like on the train.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like that type of thing. And as well as Amsterdam too. So it's all like right there. And we got a couple days off to just kick it and chill. So why not? Let's make the most of it. So
All right, mate.
yes, tickets are available now. newroryinmall.com. We'll see you guys in London November 5th.
Mhm.
But we will be hitting those UK streets and getting content as my trusty Aztec warrior Eden will be with us with
Yes.
with equipment in tow.
Ah.
The four, it'll be like the fucking UN. The four of us going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna represent all the things.
Customs is gonna have some questions.
Oh no, they're gonna have us. They're gonna have us in the rooms like they had them niggas in Juice. Remember? Where they had all them niggas in separate rooms. Like, so where were you?
Story's not adding up.
Or in Menace, fucked up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ending me and they're like, I bought the beer at 11.
I packed the cameras.
No, I
the
packed
cameras were in the bag. Then the mic. I had the microphones. Yes, but the drugs, I don't know how those got in there.
So the drugs are with the cat. So yes, the drugs. I mean, the camera.
The camera, not the drugs. The camera, the drone, not the drugs. The drone.
Kane was such an idiot in that interrogation room.
So Omar Epps has a book out, Nubia: The Awakening. It's a book written by Clarence Haynes. It's the biggest epic fantasy of the year. A powerful saga of three teens, the children of refugees from a fallen African utopia who must navigate their newfound powers in a climate-ravaged New York City. Perfect for fans of Black Panther and Children of Blood and Bone. Oh, yeah, so Omar Epps reached out to me.
This is the sci-fi The Wood.
Yeah, exactly. Omar, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is Juice all over again. No, but shout out to Omar Epps, man. I'm definitely going to buy this book and check it out. Just because Omar Epps, I think, is somebody from our culture that has given us some classic films, classic moments.
Absolute legend.
And I watched Raising Kanan. I finished I don't know if the season is over now, but I watched all of the seasons this weekend. Finished it. Raising Kanan it surprised me, man. I like it more than I thought I would.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like it a lot more than I thought it would. Some of the things are a little crazy, like they had a body in the trunk and he just put 4 car fresheners on top of the 4 car air fresheners.
Well, if it's black ice, it gets rid of it.
Yeah, but it's like, fam, that's a rotten body, and you're gonna place 4 fucking.
Okay, well, compared to what Power was a sci-fi compared to Raising Kanan. I let them get away with putting some air fresheners on a body in the meantime.
Yeah,
because Power, they found parking.
Yeah, and indictment at 2 a.m. They just pulled up in those spots right there. It was the craziest shit ever. But shout out to Omar Epps. The book Nubia: The Awakening available now.
Speaking of Michael Che, did you see Megan the Stallion hosting SNL?
I didn't see it. I don't really watch SNL like that. Like I don't know. I'm just not on the SNL train like that unless it's like somebody that is like if Chappelle was hosting SNL this week and I'm watching it, obviously.
Well, how do you feel that? And I saw Meg's monologue. I wasn't mad at it, and I heard
Julian said she did a great job. Somebody else told me she did a great job with the
She was in a lot of the sketches. She did a good job.
Well, Meg can be funny and charismatic. I totally can get her being on SNL and doing well.
I saw the opening of it. Julian just played it when I got here. She looked great.
I wanted to talk about her personality, not objectify her, but it's cool. We can talk about what she looked like.
I just said she looked great. I love women. What you want me to do? She looks great.
Her performances I watched as well were good. I'm going to have some pushback that has nothing to do with Meg the Stallion.
Okay.
I get what SNL is trying to do, and this isn't the first time they've done it, but I feel like the monologues and a lot of the sketches should stick to comedians.
Okay.
And the musical guest should, come in and out.
Do the music.
Yeah, but they can do some sketch stuff too. Like I'm not opposed to that, but I feel like it should be anchored by a comedian.
I get it.
Or an actor comedian. Like, there are like Drake was hilarious on it. I think Meg was good on it too, but I don't think we should just get in the habit of just throwing whatever popular musician, rapper, or artist.
Well, they've been doing that for years, so it's going to be hard.
I feel like this is setting me up to talk more shit about Jack, and I wasn't going to go in that direction because he's hosting next week. I think after Jack, we should stop doing it.
After Jack, okay, there you go. Let's make that clear. We don't want to
After
seem
Jack,
like
no more.
we're calling them to cancel Jack's SNL next weekend because that's definitely
That's not where I was trying to go with it.
It's not what we're doing.
It's too late.
Jack Harlow is hosting SNL next.
After Jack, no more rappers.
After Jack Harlow.
No more hosting for rappers.
Julian likes to call him Black Harlow.
Oh.
No more Jack Harlow after October 29th. Let's not do that.
There you go.
Rory, will you be allowed in the building?
Here's the thing. I'll reach out to Lauren Michaels and see if he'll let me in. Imagine if I was
Lauren goes only Jack fans.
Yeah. Only Jack fans are allowed in SNL that night, Rory. You stay your ass home.
Is Lauren a Jack supporter?
Yeah.
I would think so.
I'd hope so.
What do you think Lauren Michaels' favorite Jack Harlow song is?
Nail tech.
And you think he thinks he should be?
For sure, nail tech.
Do you think Lauren definitely voted in the BET committee for him to be Lyricist of the Year?
I think voted, yes. For Jack, no.
No.
You think Lauren Michaels voted in the BET Lyricist?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Lauren Michaels putting her bid in. Like, no. I didn't like that record. Because that's what I did. Like, when I was voting, I was like, nah, Did I really like that record?
I just feel like you and Lauren Michaels don't vote together on anything.
Yeah, we don't.
Now that it's
we
over,
actually
who'd you vote for?
For what?
The
Lyricist.
category, lyricist of the year.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted for Kendrick.
Come on. Jack.
Yeah.
Why was you asking such a silly question? Of course you know I voted for Jack.
Shout out to Jack Harlow, man. October 29th, hosting SNL. That's a big look for him.
Look at It's the Real in the comments. Well, this is the absolute best.
All right, see?
All right. Eddie Murphy was once on there too, Jeff.
Well, how do we know?
This is the absolute
Is that Jeff
best.
or Eric? Who's that?
Yeah, we need to figure out.
Well, Jeff and Eric.
And first of all, don't have It's the Real now swoop in to be the white hip hop pundits that Jack fucks with instead of me. I see.
How did they get? Well,
divide and conquer. I see. The Jews in media. It's the Jews in media.
Look, you didn't comment on Jack's on his post.
I did not. I don't follow Jack.
There we go. Now we about to. You don't
follow Jack? Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, I don't follow.
You
Jack.
shadow follow?
I don't shadow follow.
Wait, what's a shadow follow?
Like you don't follow, but you follow?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
You got it on the top of your search.
No, I don't do it.
I don't think I shadow
You know,
follow
I don't
anyone.
follow a lot of like rappers though.
Neither do I.
I really don't. I don't follow a lot of like rappers and shit like that.
Especially
I don't know
like
why. I don't know why that is. I just
because their IGs are all right. Cool with the track list.
Yeah.
like Elliot will repost that. I just need to follow
Yo,
Elliot.
dead ass.
don't. Yeah.
In
Shout out
that
to
regard.
Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot is just a conglomerate of all
of it.
Yeah.
Elliot will give it.
He's all
to
of us. Elliot is us.
So if I support Elliot, I support Jack
Jack
Harlow.
Harlow.
because
Absolutely.
Elliot supports
There you
Jack.
go.
And I follow It's the Real.
Oh, me too.
Okay, there you
Those are our guys. We love them. But yeah, Meg hosted SNL. According to Julian, she did a good job with the sketches. So yeah, I did see the clip of her performance of Anxiety on SNL, and thought it was dope. Obviously, you know, she has the lines about her grandmother and her mom. She started to tear up, got a little emotional, but I do like to play on it with the beauty pageants wearing the sash. What is it called?
Sashes.
Yeah, they're sashes.
The sashes. That's the first time I've said that word. Ugh, I feel nasty. The sashes.
Never wore a sash?
No, I've never worn a sash. But I do like the fact that they all had a sash on, and it says underpaid, overworked, overwhelmed, overlooked.
Yeah.
Miss underpaid, miss overworked.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea with the set design and dancers.
Yeah, so
And prayers to Meg, man. I know she's obviously been through
it's
a lot the past few years. I love that she said after this, like, hey guys, I'm just gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
I mean,
which
you know,
I
losing.
understand and well deserved, Meg.
Listen, man, I unfortunately I feel like we will get to a day where we all face the pain of losing our mom. But you know, as Eden, somebody that we love and works with us, he had to unfortunately feel that pain.
Yeah.
I can only imagine it's a lifelong healing process, because I read that, you know, your mother is literally the person that has been with you your entire life.
You read that? No, that's it.
No, but I read that, like, and it makes sense. Like, I know it's a fact, but it's like, exactly, that's what it is. It's like the person that has been there for you every single day of your life is now no longer there. So that pain is forever. And it's just, you know, it's fucked up that Meg is going through what she's going through. And then it's like, but you got to realize these are like real people that have real issues and real life problems, like away from the celebrity shit and the internet shit. And these are people that have real feelings, emotions, real life shit that they're dealing with. And we're still expecting them to get on SNL and give us a great show. You know what I mean? So it's good to see her still being attached to real emotions and real things in her performance, but still have the strength to deliver a dope set.
Yeah, and Meg, not to compare losing a parent, her mother just also was her manager, mentor, everything within her career too, and then her career took off. So not only do you need a parent at that time, you also need your manager and role model and mentor.
Yeah.
And once you lose that, as soon as your career starts to ascend, I feel for Meg. I hope she does get some time to relax and kind of reflect.
Take some time, man. You know, you and party. Go put your feet in some sand, some pools.
I mean, it's a perfect time to get away, because the female side of rap is
they're going
through their simulation is going nuts right now.
Yeah, I left some money bags on Lotto's picture the other day, and like 4 girls in me back, like, really? I didn't know what was going on. I was like, wait, what happened? She's beefing with Nicki.
That all right, I will say,
like,
you, as
okay,
as a barb, that was very disloyal of you.
No, I mean, listen, man. everybody knows I love Nicki, obviously. But I like Latto a lot, and I thought she looked great. I thought the picture was great.
What is going on within the
I have
female
no-
rap
bro,
community?
listen-
We talked about it last week, and it's just gotten worse.
Rory, I don't know if you noticed, I never tried to know what women are beefing about. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to, like, I only try to have understanding because obviously I have a podcast, I have a platform, and we have to talk about a lot of things. Sometimes we talk about shit that I don't care about. I really do not care about why female MCs, female rappers, female artists are beefing with each other. I just hope that it doesn't turn into something real and doesn't get physical. That's all. That's all I'm hoping for.
Not gonna happen.
I just hope it doesn't turn into that.
Well, my favorite part about the Latto Nicki thing, which no one brought up, is both Latto and Nicki were both confused on why they were beefing.
I'm sure.
yeah, like
As if we weren't all like, what's going on? They were both like, hey, why are you talking about me?
Nicki was like, well, explain, what exactly are you? And I'm just like, okay, so y'all don't even know what y'all really have an issue about. Latto, who has been very vocal in
Supporting
her
Nicki.
support and love for Nicki. And then I guess it's probably Nicki is at a point where she doesn't know exactly which of these female artists really do support her, really do fuck with her.
Yeah.
Because she's felt like a lot of them have said it before, but then it's a different thing once, the cameras are on and they're on their social media. It's like a fuck Nicki campaign.
It's just funny to watch how there was so much fake support within the female rap community, and we did love and champion to see all them working together and all them fuck with each other, but they're women, so we know what time it is. It's fun to see how they actually all thought about each other.
Yeah.
Because Latto, yes, has bigged up Nicki, and I'm sure it was from a genuine place and looked up to Nicki, but it was fun to watch how Nicki really felt about Latto and how Latto actually felt about Nicki.
Listen, we just got to be honest. It's impossible to be a female MC, a female rapper, and not have been, at some point a big fan of Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
She's, in my opinion, the best female rapper we've ever had. One of the biggest female artists that we've ever had. I mean, so it's like, what female rapper wouldn't be inspired at some point in her life and her career by Nicki Minaj? I think they all are, just like they all are, were fans of Lil' Kim and Foxy. It's like you kind of gotta look at these women when they're before you and say, okay, it's possible, I could do that. So, I mean, now that women come into success and, women are getting the accolades and, the achievements and all these things, it's like now that it's the beef comes in now. And I guess in a weird way, that is part of rap.
Yeah.
I felt what Nicki was saying originally. She wasn't wrong as far as the freaky girl shit being taken out of the rap category.
That was crazy.
I thought that was very odd. So I totally understand Nicki's thoughts on that.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it should have stopped right there. I feel like Nicki, being the legend that she is, I'm not saying she doesn't have the right to defend herself or say shit. I know anytime I say that about Nicki, all the barbs are like, so she shouldn't defend herself. No, I'm not saying that. I just think she made a great point about the Grammy shit. She was completely right about it. And let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's really it. Because she
the
is correct. It was fucking weird.
She's correct. Let's be very clear. Nicki Minaj is correct to feel some type of way about them removing the super freaky from rap and they moved it into pop. Correct. That she's right to have a issue and beef with that. I think where it gets a little tricky is when you start pulling other artists into it.
Yeah, but again, she had a good point about Latto's song. If that stays in rap wise, I get that. But I didn't know that there was some subtweet shit in the air that we didn't know about.
Yeah,
so Latto
we
got
never
upset.
know about it until these things happen. It's like, oh, that was on the timeline the whole time. We didn't
so then
know.
it looks like Latto saying shit out of nowhere. Then she brings up a bunch of shit. I'm like, damn, I didn't know Nicki did that.
Yeah. And I think at this point, people, for some weird reason, are just looking at Nicki like she's always complaining. Well, I guess it's not a weird reason. I think Nicki has some real legitimate issues and beefs that she's been very vocal about. So she is right though, that them removing that song and calling it and putting it into the pop category.
Well, I guess the question
That's
there
crazy.
is there a right way to complain? And this doesn't have to be Nicki related. Is there a
I
right
think
way
there's
to go about complaining?
Yes.
There's a right way to complain. I think you do what a lot of artists have done, especially rap have done over the years when it comes to the Grammys, not go.
I mean, Drake and The Weeknd both didn't submit.
Not go,
You could say,
don't submit.
you could
don't-
say why may not be boycotting for real, but you know that's another conspiracy for
You
another
can
day.
complain without bringing someone else down with you.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I think you can absolutely voice your discretions and your grievances and your gripes with the industry and things like that. You can it's a way to do that. It's a way to do it. Remain classy, remain professional, remain keep yourself where you are at the highest pedestal that I believe Nicki sits on. I think every female rapper is chasing her, but I think that it's a way to be like, yeah, I didn't like that. I wasn't feeling that. That was funny style to me. Mm-hmm. I thought that they did me wrong, but it's a way to do that and still remain the queen and still remain classy through doing that and not turning it into something else where it may seem like you're hating on other artists
or being a bully,
like because that's when they start throwing those like, oh, Nicki, she's salty, she's mad, she's bitter, she's hating on the new chick, she's it, and that's up to if people want to believe that, cool. But I believe that she does have a right to be upset by certain things. It does seem as if certain things are being done to spite her and to slight her from what she's doing. But at the end of the day, it's like that super freaky record is taking off, is doing crazy. So obviously
it's a rap record.
It's a rap record. So it's like who gives a fuck if the Grammys wants to move it? You still Nicki Minaj. Like you still gonna 100%. Drop a record and your fan base is gonna support it. You can still do a show and they're gonna come out and see you. So it's like
also another masterclass in turning down a verse. Young Money. I don't. Did Wayne teach Nicki and Drake these techniques?
I would
they
think
politely turned down verses in the most amazing way ever. Those DMs that were leaked, I was like, wow, Nicki, what a beautiful way to say fuck no.
That's kind of like what Logan Paul told Eden, I'm really not doing outreach right now.
Yeah. That's what it was. I knew there was one other thing outside of that Drake interlude on Games album.
Thanks.
It was Logan Paul. I'm not doing outreach right now.
I'm not doing any outreach right now. Yeah. He didn't want to reach out. He didn't want to reach out to Eden.
I'll hit him up.
And then Eden dapped him up and then held his heart.
Do you think Nori
held his heart?
I felt it, all right? I felt it.
He felt the outreach.
He let Eden hand go. Eden took Logan Paul's handprints and put it on his heart.
Never let this go.
Right.
I will never wash my chest again.
He definitely might have walked with, yo, my brother. Like, no. It's not.
Definitely not your bro.
Do we think Nori could have learned a few lessons in the verse turn down game? Should Nori have done less outreach this week?
Oof. And listen, we love Nori.
It's my brother, for real.
That's family.
Not the way it is with Logan Paul and Ed. Nori is my actual brother.
Yeah, Nori's family. We love Nori. I just think that Nori is a victim of when you standing too close to
the sun,
the pool. You might get wet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, don't come to the pool and be like, yo, chill, don't get my jeans wet. Fam, then you should be by the bar.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Nori
a little too close to Wyoming.
He got a little too close to the culture. And the Kanye thing, did another interview, sit down with Kanye. That was about 3.5 hours. I didn't watch it. I saw some of the clips. I might have watched about 30 minutes of it, 40 minutes of it. Once I saw Kanye calling Meek Mill a fed, I just stopped. I was like, all right.
Well, how you think he got the deal?
I was like, listen, I was scared. I saw Kanye say, I'm not your hard drive. Don't tell me your secrets.
Okay.
I said, yo, there are so many people right now that are so scared because if they ever had a personal conversation with this dude about some real serious shit,
it's out.
It's on the way out because he's letting you be know. When somebody says, I'm not your hard drive, I'm getting that off. I have to get that off of my
No, it was a hard bar. I couldn't lie.
I have to get that off. I'm not your hard drive. Don't tell me your secrets.
I don't think that was the craziest thing that happened with Meek this week, though.
No, the craziest thing that happened.
Is Kanye saying that the craziest thing, or Meek freestyling with Ed Sheeran at Robert Kraft's wedding? A little more nuts than Meek being a fed.
Listen, man, I get it. I listen. I see what Meek is doing.
What's he doing?
Listen, Meek trying to position himself to sell a lot of fucking records. Anytime you hug Sir Elton John,
yeah.
Oh man,
Eminem went diamond after that.
Oh my god, I need some of that. I need that push.
Elton got him gripped up too.
He does, right on the waist, the lower hip.
Listen, man, but not only that, Meek is look at the
one
smile.
More centimeter down, and he's at the top of
look at the smile
of the cheeks.
Look at the peace sign.
What happens when Meek? What happens when Meek does chaining day with Elton John and gets a DC chain? What you gonna do then?
He swaps with the glasses.
Yeah. Oh, what if they do glasses swaps?
That's sick.
That's sick. Yeah.
But I'm not. Listen, it's not. I keep telling y'all, we living in a simulation. Nothing is out of bounds anymore. Nothing is crazy. Nothing is wild. Like everything
happens.
Anything is possible now.
And before we get back to Kanye, how come no one's brought up, and this is some, more white on white crime, more ginger hate. How come no one has said that Ed Sheeran is a homie hopper? He's a click hopper.
Why? What happened?
He just finds some new rapper every other month or some new rap click.
See.
And Ed Sheeran just attaches himself
I'm
to
not
it.
letting Rory get that off.
He makes an acoustic version of Dreams and Nightmares, and then he moves on to the next Lil Wayne song.
Yeah, but Rory trying to hold down his ginger brother.
Aren't they?
He was just with Pat Poose and Bushwick.
Yeah, but you calling it click hopper. We got to work.
Shout out to Pap. I think that's amazing. Dog, why does Ed Sheeran have on a bulletproof vest in Brooklyn?
Listen, bro. Listen. Why he doesn't have on a bulletproof vest?
Yes, he does.
That's not bulletproof.
The one that doesn't have Kevlar in it. It's just like the style.
No, that's a t-shirt. That's a soccer jersey.
The ones they wear on like the four-wheelers.
See, Rory's trying to be nice to Ed Sheeran. That's his ginger brother.
Yeah, rapper hands.
What Rory meant to say is Ed Sheeran is a culture vulture. That's what you calling him a click hopper and he's a culture vulture.
Damn, one day he's doing shots with Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Then he moves on to hang out with Drake.
Yeah, Drake. I see Meek putting a DC chain around.
That's what I'm saying.
Right there. Yeah.
Now he's riffing with Meek at the wedding.
Yeah.
Riffing.
Like I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I like Ed
How many
Sheeran,
chains does Ed Sheeran have in his crib?
Oh, he
has to have a Rockefeller chain by now.
Oh, for sure. Everybody's giving him a chain. Look at
Look with Lil Baby.
Wow.
This is nuts, man.
Yeah, you culture vulture, Ed. Eddie, I know you're a little culture vulture.
He is Atlantic, so they got him.
He is
in all the
Atlantic.
rooms.
Yeah.
They got him.
They're
in
pretty
all
much
the
label
rooms.
They got him in a lot of rooms.
Label mates.
Atlantic will
Label
put you in a
mates.
lot of rooms.
Yeah, I know.
Do they have a song together?
Ed Sheeran and Meek
And
Mill.
Lil Baby.
I'm sure one's on the way.
Him and Lil Baby.
That could
do it.
happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, him and Lil Baby got a record together.
Yeah.
I like Ed Sheeran though. Shout out to Ed Sheeran.
I do like Ed Sheeran.
You know, he's dope.
I just
I
feel
fuck
like
with Ed
he's
Sheeran. I like Ed Sheeran a
he's
lot.
just
He's
with a new rapper every single time.
Yeah, it's a little culture vultures. Ed, stay home for about 2 months. All right, let some of the rapper juice air dry a little bit off of you.
Yuck.
Hey,
Yeah, it's nastiness. I know.
let's
Listen,
link with him in London.
Huh?
We can link with him in London.
Is he in London?
I think he's Irish, but he's
But he's
probably
from
out
like
there.
New Zealand or some shit.
So because
he has an
Irish,
accent.
he's gonna be in London.
He's closer.
of
to
course.
It's closer than it
But
is
he's from
here.
Australia.
What? Yo, let's make him. Is he gonna be there? I don't know. He's Irish.
I feel like Post Malone is like the evil Ed Sheeran.
No.
They hang out with rappers. One just has face tattoos.
He looks like the evil one though, but
He's from Halifax.
He's so nice.
He's from England.
seems nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
is
does
he?
that mean he'll be there? Like he's also like one of the biggest artists on the
look at this
planet. Like,
photo.
Yeah.
does that mean he'll be there when we're there?
Hardly
Truly?
home, but always repping.
Yeah, like what? Oh man, you guys, I love you guys. Man.
Kanye West.
Nori, yes.
Oh yeah, so Nori.
What is
right?
there to say that everyone hasn't said already at this point?
He's right.
Fair, okay. Candace Owens said that. Don't do that.
Yo, listen, man.
Here's the thing. You know what I love about Kanye West? Let's start with love. I love that he explains stories like a woman or a child would, where he says names that we're all supposed to know who he's talking about in every story.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I'm like the new Kyle Mitsubishi. And you're like, is that the guy who owns Mitsubishi? No, he owns American Apparel.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't know? I'm like, no, I didn't know. I actually thought they shut American
I never
Apparel
walked in
down.
American Apparel and said, who owns this? Like, who is the guy behind all of these great t-shirts? I've never done that, Kanye. Even I should have. And that's what he's trying to say. Like, change the way we think, change the way we consume products. Who owns this? Who's pushing this to us? I get it. We don't have time to find out who the fuck owns these things that we fucking buy every day.
I'm now looking back at Ye interviews from 10 years ago when he was screaming, I'm the new Elon Musk. And at that time, I'm like, who is Elon Musk?
Yeah, household name.
So I'm going to know who Kyle Mitsubishi is in 2 years. I'm sure of it. But
Kanye is, listen, Kanye is Dame Dash with a lot of money.
Huh.
And when I say that, meaning he's very opinionated.
okay, not the style of opinions, but just an opinionated.
Yeah, opinionated.
Got you.
You know, he believes in what he believes in. He's not gonna fold to, whatever society says he should fold to. He believes in his people, the people he has around him that works with him. He believes in his partners. He believes in his craft, his art, his genius level. It's just that Kanye now has the capital to support and to back the things that he does, the things that he wants to do, the things that he's saying. I just think that there's a better way, and that's just me talking. I'm not a super duper I'm not the richest black man in America ever. But I just think that it's a lot that comes with that, and that, you know, I think Kanye is gonna look back on some things that he said and was like, that's not what I meant. You know, because again, I believe Kanye is. I don't think he's a mean spirited, mean hearted person. I don't think that he means malice or disrespect or anything towards anybody.
I agree with
think
you,
that
but
he
at
says,
what point do you stop allowing things to be said because we feel like someone is a good person?
well, then
Because at what point does it not matter what your intentions are, more or less what the fuck you're saying?
But then
And it's
the consequences of your actions.
But
really.
you got, but it goes back to this now. If you have a platform that you've created, you would want to show Kanye, like, listen, we're not gonna mute you, or, you know, we open the space to you if you want to come and talk to us, or talk, you know, about what's going on. We welcome you. And I just think that that's what Nori did. He has a platform. He has a huge platform in Drink Champs. Shout out to Nori. Shout out to DJ EFN.
EFN's face was probably my favorite part of that entire interview. Anytime they cut to EFN, it was EFN sitting there going, "This was a terrible idea."
Not that it's a terrible idea, but I think it's more so people are. We're trying to, because it's
What
like
did
Julian
Nori
said.
get me into?
It's like Julian said. No, Kanye says things, but sometimes it's not like a full out complete thought. Like, he'll stop and then he'll jump into something else. So it's kind of like, but wait, we was just on something else. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I think Kanye's brain thinks he's on a different speed. Like, and then by the time he's saying something, his brain is already on something else. So it's kind of like, yo, but we started this thought on something else, and now it's a whole different thought.
Well,
and I think that's what EFN's face was like, but where we at though? Because now we all over the place. With it. I don't know.
We can't even address what you just said.
Yeah, like I don't even know what the direct goal is. And then he ends it with, you know, personal shit like, yo, my kids, and it's like, all right, we can't speak to that because we don't know what's.
Kanye was saying we should have spoke to it, and we didn't get his children back for him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, I'm just
Puff. Why you ain't get his kids back?
I'm just DJ EFN. I don't know how I could have gotten your kids back, sir. Like, I maybe could have called 911 if they were indeed
DCYF
kidnapped.
or something.
Yeah, like I don't know. So it's, you know, but it's. Listen, I understand a lot of Kanye's thoughts and a lot of his ideas are valid. They're very forward thinking. I think he has, you know, great intent with a lot of his thoughts. I just think that sometimes he just doesn't express it correctly. I think he doesn't say it. I know he probably like, don't tell me how to think. He said that. Like, I get it, Kanye. I'm just telling you how you would offend people that are listening because you say things that's like, that's offensive.
Like George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose?
Yeah, like
something like that.
And here's why that's offensive. You know what I mean? Like, and I get what Kanye is trying to say is he's trying to say, no, they killed him another way. Like, they shot him up with fentanyl. Like, that's more so how he was trying to say, like.
No, he was going off that stupid rhetoric that Candace Owens and the rest of that crew have been spewing about the George Floyd thing. They're saying the police did not actually kill him. He died instantly of a fentanyl overdose while the police were trying to apprehend him. That's their narrative. Which, by the way, a coroner that works for the state and they all work together, police, said he died because a cop put his fucking knee on his throat.
I took that to say, I thought he was trying to say that one of the cops was actually hitting him with fentanyl in that moment. That's what I thought.
That's the problem with the Nori. It's when Mav Carter, they ran the interview with Kanye and they didn't put it out because he was probably saying similar things on there.
Very similar.
It's what you do with those clips, with the footage. If you decide to put it out, you have to own some of that. Like, that's on your own.
No, absolutely. It's on your platform.
Nori definitely put himself in a weird predicament because of the way he was promoting it.
Yeah.
As of, look at these numbers, look what it did. And the average person, which again, we know Nori to be a good person, but one could clearly be like, all right, Nori did this for views. He brought Kanye West on to spew what a lot would think is some very disrespectful and hateful shit for views.
He used Nori's platform to sit and talk and get his ideas out and get the things that he's thinking about that he feels like he's being silenced for out. I think he felt like there was a relationship there. He's done it before. Sat down, kicked it with them. Obviously, it's on Revolt. There's a relationship there with Puff. It's Duce and Ace of Spade all over the table. That's Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, he just feels like, these are my brothers. This is my culture.
Mm-hmm.
I can come here. I can. It's safe. I can talk. I can get my shit off. I just think that it's so many other people that he's rubbing the wrong way with the words that he's saying that are now coming down on a Nori or a Maverick Carter, and saying like, no, we can't put those words out. We can't put that type of speech out.
Yeah,
in a way, I understand it, but in the other way, on the flip side, it's also fucked up at the same time. Because again, I don't look at Kanye like he's spewing hate and he's spewing venom and he's spewing. I think that his ideas and a lot of his ideas and the things that he's talking about, he wants to do, and owning things and changing the curriculum in schools and what we teach our kids from young and how we raise them. I understand all of that, but at the same time, you have to understand how a lot of the things you're saying as well, like you said, the George Floyd thing will offend people. This is somebody that has a family, that has people that love him.
And at that point, it's not freedom of speech. It's accurate information.
No, it's facts. There's a facts that are out there that is like, listen, these are
you're
the
spewing
facts.
Irresponsible things at that point.
Yeah.
So it's not a freedom of speech part. And listen, Nori made a mistake. He's admitting to it. I know. I see everyone's still killing him. Like, he knew what he was doing. Look at the way he was promoting it. Well, he has a different perspective now. So
yeah, but see,
you have to allow people to have.
Hold on.
If you don't think it's genuine, I think it's genuine because I know Nori as a human being and as a person, and I think he's a really good dude. And
all
I believe
that's
him.
great. All that's great. What I'm saying is, did Nori make a mistake, or is Nori just seeing the backlash from it, and now he's feeling like I have to apologize because people were offended?
I think he knew what was going to happen.
You think he knew what was going to happen as soon as he put it out?
If you're there, you're hearing about this whole George Floyd thing, period. Just that section on itself.
Mm-hmm.
You have the choice ultimately, just like how we do as a show, that keep a piece in or out. And especially if this content was, 3 hours?
Yeah.
You need that.
Or, like Rory said, offer some pushback. Say, the facts are, the autopsy revealed.
Yeah.
The doctors confirmed.
I think if you know Kanye and everything he's been spewing over the last few weeks, last year, whatever, you should, journalist or not, come prepared and have an idea of what you think Kanye West is going to say, and have some stuff in your head ready to go. Just some stuff. I'm not saying you got to be fucking Ed Bradley.
Just have the facts. But listen, just have the truth waiting. Like, well, cool, Kanye, but the fact is, the truth is, these are what the doctors confirmed. This is what the autopsy confirmed. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, he had fentanyl in the system. Yes, he had heart disease.
And yes, fentanyl is a huge problem in America, but that's not why he died.
The cause of his death, if that officer was not kneeling on his neck,
you would have been alive.
It's a pretty good chance George Floyd is still here with us today.
Now, I know I have my Nori cape on right now. Let me take it off for a second. I do think Nori has seen what happened with Alex Jones and having to pay $1 billion for the things that were said that were inaccurate with the Sandy Hook situation.
Mm-hmm.
And even though Nori didn't say the inaccurate things, it was on his platform. And there was reports that George Floyd's estate's lawyer was looking to possibly sue Kanye West for the things that he was saying, which may make Nori responsible somewhere. So let's get on this apology tour.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta realize your mistakes firsthand.
And it's interesting. I forget, did you just say, or maybe Edna just said, is he realizing the pushback now, and that's why he's apologizing?
Yeah, I don't think Nori apologizes if he doesn't get these tweets and people saying they're offended and rumblings of George Floyd's family getting ready to sue Kanye. I don't think that Nori wakes up and is apologizing and is speaking to
he's probably saying,
the
look at the
Breakfast
numbers.
Club. Yeah, like he's not doing
Well,
it.
it's clear he was only looking at the numbers because look at this tweet. My interview got more views than football. And I think that's before he actually looked at what the comments were.
2 hours later, he said, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I fucked up.
He was just looking at numbers.
Can I ask y'all a question?
He's not sorry about having Kanye on his platform.
Can I ask y'all a question? Maybe not even Nori related. Is it possible, though, when you do something and don't think it's wrong, and then you realize how much it hurts people, that you were wrong, and now you do realize, oh, I fucked up, because you see people's reactions? Is there one? Because the internet doesn't allow that. It's like anytime someone comes out and be like, oh, you're sorry just because you're about to get canceled, or you're sorry because you see everyone killing you. Yeah, I may actually be sorry now because I realized how much this has hurt people.
Listen,
and I didn't realize, I'm stupid for not realizing.
The one
this
thing
was
that
gonna
I
hurt
think
people.
that he's apologizing for is the George Floyd comment.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think anything else in that 3.5 hour sit down with Kanye, I don't think Nori is apologizing for. I think it's just that part of what Kanye said about George Floyd. I think that's what Nori is like, yeah, we should have either offered the facts, put the facts in front of him and offer some pushback, or just deleted that part of the episode. But either way, I don't think that Nori is going to close his doors to Kanye West.
Also, I think a lot of the Virgil stuff as well, insinuating that they may not know how Virgil passed. Like, Virgil's a family, man. Like,
who
watched him deal with cancer
and
for
friends close
quite
to him
some
have
time.
already, text Kanye and
it wasn't just the George
said
Floyd
things
thing
about him.
of nasty things that I felt Kanye was saying.
Listen, it's very
and
dangerous.
Also, is Walt Disney a Jewish company? I thought Walt Disney hated Jewish people.
He was anti-Semitic.
So when he said Walt Disney's a Jewish platform, I'm like, really? I have to look that one up. Yay.
Listen, man, Kanye is somebody that, when you have the ego and now you have the capital to fund and fuel that ego, it's going to be times where you do and say things that is going to just rub people the wrong way. And, you're the richest black man in American history. That's a title that is very heavy. It's a lot that comes with that. But then you're also talking about somebody that before they were the richest black man in American history, they felt like they was the richest black man in American history, and they acted like they were the richest black man in American history. So now, you have the capital, you have these things, you have all this access, you have, all of these things within your reach, and you get to a point where you feel invincible. You feel like I'm on top of the world. There's nothing I can't get canceled. I can say what I want, and you're gonna cancel me over here. I'll go buy what's the name of the platform? Parlay.
Parler.
Yeah.
Parler. I go buy Parler. If they want to delete me off Instagram, want to delete me off Twitter, okay, I'll just buy my own social media platform and get my shit off.
This is what Trump did too. Look.
But the thing about that is one day you'll turn around and you look up and there's not going to be anybody here listening.
That social media platform is probably nuts.
Yeah. But this is, but
That's
again,
like the old Call of Duty lobbies.
how many of us are on
It's
that?
like
though?
every
Like, we
online
don't
video game ever.
We don't support that. I don't have an account on there. I don't, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
I do not.
yeah, you're going to look up one day and the people that got you to where you are and supported you your whole way there, they're not going to be there to support you anymore. And, I get it. Having capital, having money, all of that is great. But if, you don't have the support of your own people and, what do you really have? So I just think that Kanye needs to, take some time away from the stage and the platforms and the camera. And, if you really want to get into, he's speaking freedom, which I'm with. You're trying to, want creatives and artists to be free. And listen, I support that idea. I support that energy all day. But I think there's a different way to do it. I think there's a quieter way of doing it, in a way where you don't rub people the wrong way and disrespect people and their legacies. So prayers to Kanye. And hopefully, you can make some of the things that you said and you put out there, some of the energy, you can make it right. I hope that he reaches out to George Floyd's family.
I hope that he doesn't.
You hope that he
I
doesn't?
hope he just shuts the fuck up about anything
No,
George Floyd related.
No. I don't want him to do
moving
anything public. I think that he does owe them a conversation and an apology and things like that. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear the conversation. I don't want no cameras to be there, none of that.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Moment to be at the expense of the death of
I didn't even watch. I didn't even watch this. Like, I didn't watch
Yeah.
this Drink Champs thing. I saw certain clips,
I made it about an hour and some change in.
and then I was just like, all right, he's just he's on his shit, man. Nobody can't tell him nothing. He said when he said I'm Michael, all of them. I said even Myers. Like,
Yeah.
Mikael Myers.
Jordan Jackson.
I was like,
Ask him.
like, yo, yeah, you all the Michaels.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Do you
but
think-
mostly the Godfather, Corleone.
Yes.
So, all right, I didn't see the resemblance, but listen, man, I get it. I understand, man. This is the prototypical, the kid that was picked on, the kid that had the best basketball but nobody picked him to play at the park.
Damn.
He now owns
You think that's Ye?
Yeah.
Oh,
I definitely think there's some elements in there of it.
Oh, he couldn't wait for this moment in his life. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is who Kanye always felt like. Even the documentary, he always felt like he was the one that was like.
Okay, but I think he was the cool nerd. I don't think he was the nerd.
Same.
No. He was cool. He was
like
cool
he's a nerd with taste and
yeah. He was
talent.
cool. He had
and like,
talent.
He's
taste.
not just some herb. That,
No. He wasn't the herb, but it was like, you could tell that he got herbed in his life.
Oh, for sure.
Because now when he's like, everybody shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He been waiting to say that.
I don't know, man. I got nothing anymore. I know it's supposed to podcast. I just look at everything. I'm like, I don't even know anymore.
Listen, I'm telling you, bro,
I got nothing, man.
Yo, listen, I honestly stayed home, right, this weekend. And the one thought that kept coming back to me over and over was, what the fuck is going on, man?
I know as podcasters, it is our responsibility to our listenership to have opinions, views, perspective on everything going on. But sometimes I really look at shit and I go, I got nothing. I don't know.
I don't know what to say. Sometimes I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I just know that every day we wake up, it feels like we're in a race to see who's going to do or say the wildest shit.
I mean, it couldn't get weirder than this, right?
Oh,
I know it's got a lot. I didn't think so.
I don't even think we've opened the door yet.
Yeah, I thought we were like, oh yeah, these two. Oh no, they're gonna get. We're like really safe out here at this point compared to what's going on.
Oh yeah,
like it's some wild shit going on, and I don't know. I mean, some of it is entertaining, but a lot of it is scary because you're like, all right, bro, where does this end?
The election hasn't even started.
Oh God.
Well, speaking of elections, I think we can push into politics.
That wasn't. Nori and Kanye was in politics.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that was politics.
If this is a rollout, we'll see what Kanye does for his. A congressional candidate from New York put out a 13-minute sex tape on Pornhub to promote his sex-positive agenda and the legalization of prostitution.
Wait, like it leaked, like the Republicans leaked it or something?
He intentionally put out a video of him in a hole, in a hotel room. To promote his candidacy in New York's 12th district. I thought this would be a man with a plan move. This is in our state.
Mike Itkis, a third-party liberal candidate in New York's 12th district and current major in the U.S. Army Reserve, is running to unseat Jerry Nadler in November, having achieved ballot access in September. Okay, so when do we vote for this guy? Because he's got
wait. Hold on. One of his key campaign issues is decriminalization of sex work. So to promote it, he participated in an adult film, which he posted to the sex site Pornhub on his own account. Okay.
He's got his own account.
Yeah. No, this is a
doer.
Yeah. This is
not a politician that just talks.
Change.
He walks.
Yeah. He walks. He's walking the walk.
All right. In his defense, one of our biggest criticisms of politicians, all they do is talk. They never,
they never get out there and touch the people.
They never lift their sleeves up and really get to the shit they're talking about
and get dirty. Yeah.
Because I've never seen Eric Adams with the blicky.
Never.
But this guy,
this guy here, he's promoting. He wants to decriminalize sex work.
So let me.
So what did he do?
Let me fuck a sex worker.
Fucked.
The sky's the limit with this guy.
You think she did it for the look, or did he pay her?
She did it for the cash, man. Fuck that.
I don't know, man. The exposure, you never know what this was.
She doesn't care who this guy is.
Cash. Fuck that.
She probably was just a regular chick that he had been having sex with, and she was like, "Yeah, you want to film it? Okay, whatever. Just pay me." Like, she doesn't give a fuck.
Wait, hold on. His bio is not married, no kids, not celibate, atheist.
He's got my vote.
Itkis,
looks like a Twitter bio.
Itkis then
Team
walks
no
into
kids.
Look at this show.
Look at the world we live in.
Itkis then walks into the scene and clarifies that the two have been tested for STDs and established a safe word. Stop. I love that safe word. Stop.
Hey, stop doing that.
Stop putting out
Listen, man,
porn to promote your political campaign.
This is
No, the woman has.
It is what we're
the woman Sage has an OnlyFans account and posts.
Of course, her
regularly.
name is Sage.
She posts regularly on Instagram and Snapchat, describing herself as your naughty online girlfriend. I love a good naughty online girlfriend.
Oh, I hope she's not cheating on Ithaca over here, or whatever his name is.
Ithaca.
Is that not his name?
Itkis.
Mike Ithaca.
Mike Itkis. I don't know when Mike. I'm supposed to vote for you, but you got my vote.
So the film is titled Bucket List Bonanza.
What's the acting like? Did they give us a scenario?
Should we watch
She's
it?
like, oh, I've always wanted to.
That was the
Fucking porn
Bucket
star.
List Bonanza was the first time the Cornell graduate has ever performed on film.
I told you, Ithaca.
Yeah. Itkis, I'm very much an introvert. I can tell. I'm kind of a nerd who doesn't like to be the center of attention. I can also
just
tell
leaked your own
if
sex
I can
tape.
avoid it. But I thought the issues I'm trying to address are so important. I wanted to have my issues talked about in some way.
I mean, yeah, listen,
we're talking,
STDs
Mike.
are a problem.
Absolutely.
Consent is a problem.
Yeah.
I see what he's doing here.
I
I think he
understand.
one-taked it or he shot multiple.
Yuck.
Did he do the what's shorty from Love and Hip Hop that claimed her sex tape was taken by TSA, except the camera angles were moving and there was what's her name? Stevie J's ex.
yeah.
Mimi.
Yes.
Yes.
Their
Mimi.
private sex tape that TSA took.
Yeah.
The VHS tape that TSA was like,
the camera
oh.
guy walking around recorded in the room. I know. These people are weird. man.
Julian, I'm not sure if you have a Pornhub account.
I'm sure he does.
Well, listen,
But
Mike
I am a little curious to see what type of scenario they sent out.
Yo,
They said
you want to see Mike's work?
Why not?
I'm
For the
listen.
pod.
We have to figure out what our politicians really stand for. Do you not care about politics? You're part of the problem. See, that's what it is. You don't
I
really
didn't vote.
care about.
I'm not using my vote.
Hey, I'm vote or die.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
What is his slogan? What is his?
I know we've gone far when we're looking at Pornhub.com all together as a family.
Listen, it's already in my algorithms in this house.
Yeah,
This
don't worry
Wi-Fi
about
is
it.
fine. I just want to know what the bucket list was.
Oh, there you go. Bucket
I
list
just want to know what the scenario
Oh,
is.
Is
God.
that her butthole? I thought that was a wound.
Directed by
Directed by?
It was directed by her too. Talk about a multi-talent. She's the next Walt Disney.
Yo, can you
She's the
scroll down?
next.
I just want to see his thumbnail photo. Look
It's
at
the
this
two
guy.
of them.
Oh, that's a cute.
This is the consent part.
I like this.
Great.
This is either a porno or the beginning of like an ISIS captive
It's-
video.
I was about to say it's funny that it's all pitch black when she's saying no one has forced me to do this.
No, this can't be how it's playing. You're supposed to see video at this
I
point.
think
There's something wrong with the
it's
video.
blocking the video.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you didn't pay your bill.
Yeah. If you are having issues with video playback, please try disabling
Oh, you probably have an
block.
ad blocker.
I don't know how to take that off
Easy.
for Pornhub.
Easy.
Oh, hit always. Don't just hit once.
Yeah, like he's not going back.
Yeah.
Like he won't be back.
You already have a recommended section
go.
of your Pornhub.
Oh,
What is this young
Whoa.
lady doing?
Oh, this is just an ad.
Oh,
He doesn't pay for the premium.
okay.
No ads.
There you
This
go.
is sick.
Yo.
That's a real American hero right there.
I'm Nicole.
Can't wait to have
Save.
to clip grab this later.
I am aware that I'm about to perform in a non-condom
Love that.
boy-girl scene. No one is
Really thought
forcing
about that
me
one.
to be here.
Look at Mike. Look at Mike.
Ooh.
Start with a
Oh,
little sugar.
God.
You know you gotta start.
I don't want to see this anymore.
You gotta start with a little sugar.
I would have
Rory.
had no problem with them fucking. I don't want to watch them make it
Go
out.
halfway in, Julian. Go to the
Despicable
halfway
Me
point.
back.
Go to the halfway. Yeah, go to there.
Look at Mike.
Look at Mike going crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, we not doing this. We not doing this, dog.
Yeah, Mike, eat the box.
This is
Mike's the munch.
This is somebody did this for votes.
Yeah. Oh,
This is a simulation.
I can't vote for this guy, man.
Look at the tan.
Why not?
I can't vote for this.
He's
Look at
going
this guy.
crazy.
It's just-
And they cuddled
Wait,
afterwards.
they do a post
What a man.
They do a post game interview.
Oh, I definitely want to hear the post game.
Stephen
Mike,
A.
Mike,
Stephen
where do
A.
you
comes
feel-
on.
Where do you feel you lacked, Mike?
Preposterous.
Oh no, they get to it again. Like that was just the first round. They got Mike
Yeah,
fucked
what you
up.
mean?
Is that the Mondrian?
More sugar.
Please don't say
Come on.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
munch.
Yo, this is sick.
This is for votes.
Yo, this is all for to vote for somebody in the upcoming election.
I just feel like I watched this and now I understand consent.
No,
Thanks, Mike.
Now I understand consent.
I didn't before.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
What a great
You're doing-
politician.
You're doing a great job. This is the sickest shit ever. I'm telling you, we're in a simulation. Like, look at what's good. This guy would have been arrested for this years ago.
Okay, if this works, does Trump leak his with Stormy Daniels or whatever her name
Oh
is?
nah, Trump is not leaking
He
that.
would never leak that
He
shit.
would never leak that.
Trump got a micro dick.
That shit might be
I
the
didn't-
madness. I don't know. I don't know where the assumption came
All right,
from like
Julian,
that.
my
But
bad.
Are you saying like metaphorically the way he behaves or like
yeah.
Nah, I mean, he
or you
gives
just
that
seen him
energy.
go crazy on
He's
Stormy?
anatomically.
the comments are great.
I feel like that's a Kanye word.
Someone goes, man.
Yo, like they trying to anatomically me right now.
Yeah. Someone said, man, I was hoping for more action.
That camera,
From Mike.
Yeah.
Come on,
Mike
man.
didn't commit the way I thought he was
Yo,
going
you know
to.
how sick you got to be to leave a comment under a porn video?
No, you
gotta
are the
be a
sick.
different
You have to
type
have an
of.
account and everthing.
Yeah, you have to be a different type of dude.
This
like,
is an elite.
Okay,
comment.
what's even crazier? Leaving a comment or replying to somebody's comment?
oh yeah, replying.
He goes, the camera angles suck and no money shot. Come on, man.
What's the
If you
money
wanna-
shot?
If you want to run for Congress, learn how to fuck one person before you try to fuck millions.
That's a great
bar.
comment.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
This is the worst porn I've ever seen. However, it is the best political ad I've ever seen.
I'm with it.
True.
However,
Look at the dude
saying
right
however.
under. Look at the dude right under. Bad fuck. She faked it. Bless her soul.
Come on, Mike.
Oh my god.
All right.
Mike.
Did you
Mike
ever-
Itkis, I don't know if we'll be voting for you after that. After that video, man. You didn't take it to Pound Town, or you should have, man.
That's
A Republican would have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Republican.
And then he would have made her keep the baby.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have took control of that body.
1,000%. 1,000% of Republican would have made her keep the baby. That is some shit. We are living in a simulation. I'm telling you.
You know
It's
how we've
crazy.
said that politics looks like a SNL sketch at this point?
Mhm.
Have you ever seen the movie The Campaign with Will Ferrell?
Oh my god.
Go
Great
watch
movie.
that now and watch what's going on.
It seems so
it's
normal.
not a joke anymore.
It's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He put out a sex tape during his.
the shit we used to throw in movies and joke about to make funny, like, oh, that would never. It's happening. It's all happening.
We tried to impeach Bill Clinton for a video we didn't see.
Yeah.
Now part of the campaign is like, yo, look at the way I get my dick sucked. I am an American.
This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't think we'll be voting for you. And other news though.
Well, what are his other policies?
No,
Since
that's
he's
just-
leading with
that's
sex
just that.
workers.
No, that's
Doggy,
it.
missionary.
That's what he's here for. He's here to make sure sex work
Cowgirl.
is decriminalized.
Gotcha.
He wants the hoes to get paid.
Mhm.
There's an increase in rap population. I could have told you that, Julian. Them niggas was uptown snitching.
Oh yeah, everyone's telling.
Julian, them niggas. Let me tell you something, man. Niggas is snitching left, right. It's not. It's almost. You almost real if you don't. It's like now. It's like it's a surprise when you don't snitch.
It's insane.
It's like, oh, he didn't rat. Like that's what he's supposed to do, not rat. Now you get like applauded
That's a
for
funny
that.
picture.
It's crazy, but NYC has been plagued with. Scroll up. I'm sorry, Julian. The other way. Pause.
The microwave.
NYC has been plagued with large increase in rat sightings. New York City data shows rat sightings have spiked. According to Fox 5, rodent sightings are up 70% from the same time 2 years ago.
Hold on. Can we? How do they get these stats?
Like,
Who is reporting the rat sightings?
Somebody
that have
counted
increased?
the same rat 200 times. How do you know it's a
Can
different
someone
rat?
explain to me?
Who's
Can someone explain to me, because I'm stupid, like the last time I talked about the dinosaurs and then the guy on TikTok explained it to me.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
How does data exist? Like how do they get these stats? Who are they calling up in the city going, how many rats have you seen today?
Rats Busters?
And they're like, well, it's actually increased. Thank you for calling me.
Yeah, like I'm on the A line at the
We're up.
platform, and I've seen about 40. Since
Like,
I've
is there
been
a
here.
number to text when you're waiting for the A?
Here it is. Here's where you can submit. More than 21,500 sightings were reported to the Big Apple's 311 service request line.
Who's
Okay,
calling?
but this
Who's calling out
it's the
rats?
same way stats. Yeah,
So they're ratting on rats.
You're like, yo, my
the
man.
rats are sitting there like,
The
yo,
rats-
yo.
The rats are being ratted
I
on.
just saw 3 outside of last lap.
Hey, if you see something, say something.
Julian said, I just saw 3 outside of last lap.
They're not the
And
only
he's not
rats in
talking about
No,
rodents.
absolutely not. Mad rats in last lap. I've been ratted on in last lap.
Yo, they inside.
Yeah.
He just ordered a margarita. I'm not calling 911 for the rats. I'm calling every time I
been
see
an
a snitch,
increase.
I'm calling 311. Listen, this nigga is right here. He put some good niggas away, man. Like,
It's an increase in Moscow Mule orders at last lap.
yo, oh my God. Yo, you gotta be a different type of lonely to call 311 and say you just saw a rat outside. What the fuck is going on, man?
However, according to Fox 5, experts say the investment in, what is that?
Mitigation.
Is not nearly enough. What experts
The rat
did
expert.
they
Oh, man.
consult with? This is why I hate stats.
Yo, listen, bro.
And like when news channels do this shit.
Not why you hate rats, why you hate stats.
Yes,
Stats and
about
rats.
Anytime a
Stats
news
about
channel
rats.
puts out stats, it's like, well, viewers are like, no, the people that watch your show said this. This is not an American
my
scene.
God, bro. This is the crazy shit.
18,601 rat calls.
And you know why I hate this?
How did they get to 601? It's not like that's a very
Yeah.
specific number.
Like y'all are counting the same rat 12 times, man. That's the same rat you saw an hour ago. The reason why I hate this is because people just love to say how dirty New York is, and I agree with them. It's fucking filthy. It stinks. It's fucking rat. But you learn the Olympic sidewalks as a New Yorker. You know when
Yeah.
you see certain garbage piles, you're like, all right,
There's
I'm not
rats.
walking. I'm walking in the
yeah.
street. Like I'm not walking past that pile of garbage. We know that they're in there. You can hear them.
Mhm.
You can hear them looking for dinner.
At lunch.
But this calling 311 to report a rat sighting is absolutely the funniest shit I've read in a long time.
I feel like the people that dial 311 to talk about rats are the ones that comment on Pornhub.
Absolutely the same person.
Like that's
Just
just
the same
two
person.
things that are just
It's
oddly
the same fucking
connected.
person.
You also
man.
don't live. You're not living in New York and calling for rat.
311.
Those are people visiting.
Yeah, no. You definitely not calling 311 because you saw a rat in New York. Oh man. I guess we can get into music, man.
Mhm.
Speaking of rats.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what name you want to follow up with?
I was
that?
gonna
Yeah, where
say
you gonna go?
you're on your own for this one.
Yeah. Speaking of rats.
Listen, Kanye. Listen, yo, y'all don't think it's crazy that Kanye called Meek a fed?
Because he
I
took a
mean-
deal.
Yo, nobody is like, bro, that was the craziest shit in the world to me. I was like, wait, I understand he said some crazy shit in that sit down, but he called Meek a fed. And
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I was home alone when I heard that and I looked around like,
You ain't do the science.
like, yo, what? Oh man, this is the craziest shit ever. The numbers are in on Lil Baby's album. It's on me. Lil Baby projected to sell between 185 to 210K.
Congrats, that's crazy right now.
Congrats to Lil Baby.
It's a lot
Those
of
are some
fucking
great
units.
fucking numbers.
What do you think about the project? I know that's like
This was
Shit.
this was quietly. I didn't voice it, but this was quietly one of the albums that I was really looking forward to this year
okay.
because number one, I like Lil Baby. Music aside, I just like every time I see an interview with him,
Mhm.
His documentary. You know, I like Lil Baby. I like him. I like the shit that he stands for. I like the way he thinks. It's very similar. I know that type of energy, but the album, because I'm hearing a lot of things that's coming with Lil Baby. The comparisons. He's the Jay-Z of his generation. A lot of other things that I've
Yeah.
just been reading
I
online,
know.
seeing like people
Modern
saying,
day Illmatic. I know.
yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, so I need to hit. It has to be in the music now.
Yeah.
This album, I was looking forward to, and he didn't disappoint. I don't think that he elevated to another level. I think that he's this is a consistent album. This is who Lil Baby is. He's still rapping really, really well. A lot better than I expected, honestly. A lot of dope lines. The music is good. I like the features. I like the joint with the dude Friday, even though he sounds like The Weeknd, which is, I don't know if that's purposely done.
Mhm.
But
He's been on some good features lately though.
yeah. The joint with him and Future, the joint with him and ESTG. I fuck with ESTG. That record is dope.
California Breeze that seems to be a big favorite.
I love the what's the record? Not Never Hating. Not Finished.
Mhm.
Bunch of bars on there, getting this shit off, talking this shit. I like the
Is that
project.
featuring Mike Itkis?
Not Finished. Oh, Mike Itkis. No, Mike.
Funny to me. Fuck y'all. I don't care. It's funny to me.
I don't
I'm
think-
here to make myself laugh, and that's it.
I don't think Mike Itkis is
did
on.
it.
Wait, I don't think he had time to submit his verse.
Yeah.
Poorly timed joke.
Yeah, no,
I'll
it's all
take it.
good. But I like the project. I came in early. I told Julian. I said, yo, I like the album though. It's a good album. I'm not disappointed, and that's all I was hoping for. I was just like, please don't disappoint me with this project, and he did not disappoint.
I don't think I'm the right person to like give an accurate review on this album. I
Why
like.
not?
All right, out of this type of hip hop, Lil Baby's probably my favorite. Out of this genre of hip hop,
Who else is in that category?
all the kids now. He's the
Nah, I don't-
top of the kids to me. Pause.
To me, it's
Is that all right?
I don't know if
How
that
old
should
is
be
little,
paused.
how old is Little Baby? Can we find out how old he is?
Lil Baby
25?
is
Nah, I think he got it.
30?
27.
I'm about to
27.
say,
He's a
Lil
kid.
Baby is
And he'll be
25.
28 this December.
Oh, he was born. He is almost Jay-Z. His
Yeah,
birthday's
December
December 3rd.
3rd. Wow.
So
Yeah, I get it.
That's where you thought now you get the comparison.
I get why they say that now.
I think Baby is the best out of the new generation. I do like Lil Baby, but I am aware of that type of hip hop I typically go for. And 23 records of this. Like, I love Lil Baby on a feature. Like, I love a Lil Baby verse. I don't know if I'm the right person that should accurately, or am I the audience to review a 23 track Lil Baby album. I did listen to it. I liked it. I'm going to go with you on the same part. He stayed in his pocket. His pocket works.
Yeah, he didn't disappoint.
Listen, the shit is working. You don't have to change it. It sounds great. I think it's a good album.
And
I get the units he's doing. I see the people that really fuck with this type of hip hop really liking it on socials. So he did his job. Fucking 210 units is insane. Shout out to Baby. If this is the leader of the new hip hop shit, you're never gonna hear a complaint from me. I think he's talented. I just know the type of music I like to listen to.
I fuck with, like I said, it's not away from the music. I just like Lil Baby. I like, like anytime he has an interview, he's talking. The documentary especially. I just like Lil Baby. I'm rooting for him. Again, this
same shit with QC. Like QC, I think is the most important hip hop label period right now. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean all the acts they put out are for me, but I understand the importance and I like them and love what they're doing. Lil Baby is very similar in that I like what he's doing. It's probably not directed for me, but I get it.
He talking shit. And I like when rappers talk shit and pop shit, but then when you see them in real life, you see interviews, it's like, okay, it matches. It adds up. It's not like you just talking it and then you see a dude in real life, you're like, oh yeah, he just talking.
Everyone's listening to this shit. I saw plenty of people that I fuck with music taste say there's not a skip on this shit and they really love it. So I didn't get a chance to listen to T Grizzly's project yet, but I did see a lot of good reviews of it.
Another person that I like.
Yeah, fuck with T Grizzly. And I think he went in a unique way with the chapters and all that. So I'll be back next episode after I do listen to it.
Julian keeps telling me to listen to Quavo and Unk and Few. Mm-hmm. Unk and Few's project, only built for Infinity Links.
It's cool.
So I'm gonna listen to it because Julian is vouching for it. He says it's a really good project.
I mean, that's generally not my type of music, but I liked what they did, and they did some old records justice. I know we played the flip, but
is 35K first week? Is that flop for them?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. So Culture 3 comparatively sold 130, I believe 138,000.
Different time, different energy.
Different time, bigger moment. Yeah. Got that.
Also different how they did sales at that time.
This is 2021.
I think even at Culture 3, they were counting singles towards your first week numbers.
Oh, you're right.
So I don't think 35K now is kind of the norm because they took that away. Mm-hmm. Like things aren't selling terribly the way they appear they are. There's just the rules changed on so much stuff that you're getting more pure sales than anything right now. So you can't compare Culture 3 to these numbers regardless. Obviously, Migos is going to sell more than just the two of them. Mm-hmm. And that series of Culture 1, 2, and then you do Culture 3, it's going to sell.
It had momentum from the other cultures, and it's just that's part of it, man. When you're rebranding, and people fall in love with the Migos, and now it's just two of the three members doing a project. So yeah, this is not. I would say this is a respectable number.
Well, when Offset inevitably drops his solo project, if he goes below this number or above this number, what do you think that does for their whole separation?
It depends how he does it. Like if he catches one with Cardi or catches one, it could be different.
If Offset drop and he do Lil Baby numbers, like, listen,
no, that's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
We're gonna have to have a whole different conversation.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think people realize how crazy 185 to 210 now in 2022 is. That's nuts.
No, these are numbers that are now letting you know and solidifying that Lil Baby is one of them. You have to start having the conversation that he is the hottest artist.
Remember when Astro World came out and we were like, all right, you have to start putting Travis in those conversations with those top three guys. Mm-hmm. This to me is the same thing with Baby. Like you have to say his name now. He's proven it with actual statistics.
I want to see a Lil Baby show. I want to see him. I didn't go to the show when they was here at the.
I would like to see the attendees of a Lil Baby show.
At the Garden.
Because you know he's bringing them out.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to the show at the Garden. I'm mad I didn't go because I should have went. But I do want to see a Lil Baby show. I need to see what his stage show is like. I need to see it. So next time he got a show, so I'm definitely gonna catch it. But shout out to It's On Me, Lil Baby, projected to do 185 to 210. Big numbers. Good project. A lot of dope bars. He talking that shit. If I was one of those dudes that post pictures and needed captions, I would definitely have a lot of captions off of this album. But I'm not one of those guys, so I'll just slam something on the floor every time he says something that I agree with.
Just anything that's in your vicinity.
Like, talk that shit, nigga.
That's why I have these in there.
Yeah, you gotta throw that across.
It don't break anything.
I gotta get some. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get some pillows, some throw pillows, and just that's why they call throw pillows. Throw that shit out. Like throw that shit at the TV. Like, oh, yeah, this young nigga talking that shit.
If you go to his show, would you guys like flick it up? Do you think?
Flick it up, yuck.
I'm not a flick it up guy.
No, like
look at that.
What if the photographer was like, yo, let me get a shot of you two?
Nah, I'm cool.
It's like you, him, and Ed.
you know what's funny?
That was me, Julian.
If I was to take a picture with me, Ed Sheeran, and Lil Baby, I would not even tell you. I would just wait for it to hit the net. I wouldn't even tell you because I want to see y'all reactions. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like,
also
I'm taking a picture.
How would you wait for it to hit the net?
How?
Yeah, like you sit at the crib and like keep hitting refresh, or
no. I would wait for the back-to-back phone call. You know, somebody gonna call back-to-back. Like, I'm not gonna answer. They gonna call right back. Like, the picture just dropped.
Oh, that's hitting the group chat.
And then you think something's really wrong, and it's like, nah, I just seen you with Sheen and Baby.
Sheen. Calling Ed Sheeran Sheen is nasty. I just seen you with Sheen. I'm like, Charlie?
Sheen and
wait,
Baby.
how's he doing these days? I haven't seen Charlie Sheen in a minute. Happy birthday to Jazz.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I just
I was like a Kanye rant.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna start acting like and I'm gonna just start throwing my random thoughts out
But
there.
why people don't realize how that threw me off? We have up on the screen, Eminem turns 50 today. So I was anticipating a happy birthday, Eminem.
Nah, I'm gonna say happy birthday, Jazz, before I say happy birthday.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Eminem didn't change my life. Jazz did.
Jazz did.
Marshall Mathers LP didn't take it there for you?
Absolutely. I've never popped pills. I've
Clean
never
out my closet.
Clean out your closet.
Kim
Never thought about
didn't
killing
change
my
your
baby
life?
moms, none of that shit though. Never. But shout happy birthday to Jazz, Jasmine Brown,
Yes.
our producer, our sister, our friend, family.
Yes.
Thank you for all that you do, all that you've done.
You're amazing.
Thank you for taking a chance on a black guy and an Irish kid from Queens. When we didn't have to. We appreciate it. We love you. Thank you. And have fun. I don't know what the fuck Jazz would be doing on her birthday.
Hanging.
Well, I want to
take
take
her to dinner.
I want to take. Listen, I met Jazz's boyfriend, right?
Yes.
Okay, I met Jazz. I don't know if it was fiance.
Life partner.
Are they engaged?
I don't know.
Okay, so let's just say boyfriend.
We don't know what he identifies as.
Yeah, I don't want to put that on
they're
that
life
man.
par-
And
life
sorry
partners.
if I made it difficult now that you have to
What are we?
propose now. If
Yeah,
I put it out
anytime you
there,
bring that up.
Yeah, it's like now you got to propose. So
Yeah.
her partner, met her partner when we were in Philly. Cool guy. But I do want to take your girlfriend to a strip club and get titties thrown on her face for her birthday.
I think that's fair.
I think Jazz would be down with that. Yeah.
I think
Jazz
he would be
for some
down
titties.
with going
Yeah.
to watch it.
Titties in both of y'all faces. And then, we can leave and go home and do whatever we do.
The things that, they could be God-fearing people. And
Go home and pray.
yes.
They could do what the congressional candidate did.
Mike?
Oh
Do the
my
mic?
God.
Dude, Mike.
Do the mic. I will never do the mic. He wasn't represented. I can't vote for him. Well, that's what you be doing.
All right, well,
Get
what
outta here.
politician you think like be fucking?
I think Trump be fucking.
Trump got the strokes.
I think Trump be getting some shit off. I think he be getting his shit off, man. I know out the way we view Trump, we think he's this old micro
China.
penis guy that Julian
I've
said.
never thought about his dick. To
I
be
mean,
honest
I
with you.
neither have I, but it's like micro. You kind of get micro vibes from Trump. a little bit.
Yes, he definitely.
See, yeah.
You kind of get micro vibes.
The opposite of Latto's little song that Nicki talked about.
Yeah.
Big dick energy.
He gives little dick energy.
But happy birthday to Eminem as well. He turned 50 today. Happy birthday to Marshall Mathers.
Do you think M and Jazz would be celebrating similarly, or
I think Jazz might turn up more than Eminem. Eminem turned.
well,
50.
what Eminem do we have right now? Do we have sober M?
This is sober, yeah. Sober,
which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
All right, then he's not going to turn up. The
No,
same
no,
way.
no. He's gonna
But
keep it chill.
I feel like non-sober M would blow Jazz out of the water.
Oh my God,
With the turn up.
Jazz will call 311. If she had to party with a 25-year-old Eminem, she would call 311 immediately.
Which do-rag would give him today for his birthday?
Powder blue.
Ooh, powder blue.
Definitely powder blue.
Ooh, with the Nietzsche velour?
Have to.
Mm.
You mean NYC?
Somebody told me that. I was like, wait, what?
No, it blew my mind when
was
someone
like,
told me that too. It was like,
is that
oh my
real?
God, I never even looked at it that way.
Okay. So yeah, happy birthday to Eminem. Turning 50 years old today. Rap icon, rap legend, one of the greatest rappers ever, without a doubt. Black, white, Asian, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's one of the greatest rappers to ever step in the booth.
I agree.
Redeemed Team Doc. Did y'all watch it?
I did watch it.
Do you now feel the way I feel about Kobe?
Yes. Well, I've always thought about Kobe.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
He's always been my number 2.
Okay, good.
Who's your number 1?
MJ.
Oh, okay.
I was watching something with Chris. What's my guy's name? Chris. I forgot his name, from ESPN. It was a clip online, and he was talking about
Broussard.
Chris Broussard, and he was saying Michael Jordan is not the number 2 greatest player of all time, and he's definitely not number 3. And I was like, okay, I see where this is going. And he broke down everything, and he said he's the only player that dominated statistically and won. Dominated by winning and individual performance. LeBron is obviously dominated statistically. He's going to be the all-time leading scorer in NBA history.
Less than 1,500.
He's top 5, I think, in assists. Top 10 in a whole bunch of other categories or whatever. But LeBron didn't dominate winning. Michael Jordan has the same amount of rings as Kareem. They both have 6. Bill Russell dominated winning with 11, but he didn't dominate statistically. So when Chris Broussard broke it down like that, I was like, okay, that's a great way of looking at it. He dominated statistically, and he has the rings to match. LeBron has 3.
That's scary.
I don't count that bubble ring. And I'm a Lakers fan. I just can't count that ring.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I just can't. And I'm a Lakers fan. It's hard for me to count that ring because I know when these guys are all in their 50s and 60s and they're sitting down talking about championships, when LeBron put that bubble ring on the table, it's going to be a whole different conversation.
He won the Taylor Rooks Bowl.
Yeah, it's like, dog, it's like, come on, man. Like, we can't count. Are we really? And I get it. It was difficult for everybody. It was a whole different dynamic for everybody. It was even for everybody. But it's like, y'all stopped playing basketball for like maybe, 5 months?
Yeah.
Like, people were like chilling at home, pandemic with their families. And then they got a call like, okay, we got to go to Orlando and we're going to stay at the resort. And like, it's like, we not locked in like that.
That was now in hindsight, that is a crazy concept. It's
just crazy, bro. Like, after the game,
resort.
we leave, we walk back to the hotel area. And our kids are like in the pools playing with each other. Like, your kid, we just played against each other. My wife is sitting there talking. It's just not the, you know what I mean?
It's a weird scenario.
It's just not, it wasn't the same. And I get it. It was difficult for everybody. So that's why people respect it. But I don't think that Dame Lillard is going to be showing like that MVP bubble trophy
I don't know if that's
anytime soon. Like, Dame Lillard, he's not showing that. Like, you can't sit down with MJ and Bron when they start and Steph Curry when they start showing their league MVPs and then put the bubble MVP on the table. They're gonna be like, fam, I get it. You was hooping. You had some great fucking games. They even started saying you shoot better than Steph at one point. Like, it was just crazy shit going on. But come on, man. We know what it is.
I have a medal from the Disney sports complex. Can I throw that on the table?
You can, but who's at the table?
Yeah.
Other washed up track athletes that no one cares about.
Man, to get your shit off. Yeah, absolutely.
And this was pre-COVID.
Yeah, get your shit off. No, get your shit off. But it's just certain things I just can't. I don't know. Listen.
It's a beautiful sports complex, by the way.
What?
That whole Orlando Disney.
Oh,
they play at Disney or another one?
They played in Orlando. It was the Disney resort.
Yeah, it's a great place.
So yeah, man. Shout out to I don't know, Creed 3.
Shout out to Rory.
We're at the shout out portion of the episode.
Yeah.
You just start saying, shout out to people.
I looked up and I'm seeing Michael B. Jordan with greasy shoulders and
you can't run.
Yeah, like
you can't run.
The traps are trapping.
They put some Sheen on his shoulders. They put some Ed Sheeran.
They put some Ed Sheeran on him.
Yeah. You know they put Ed Sheeran on him, brushed his hair. Game like you could tell he just took the do-rag off.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Who is this?
Can't run from your past.
That's what's his name?
Is that the guy from Rocky 3's son?
That looks like Apollo Creed. Resurrected.
Listen, man, I don't.
Creed 3, March 3rd?
March 3rd,
2023.
Jonathan Majors?
I didn't see Creed 2. I don't even know if I saw Creed 1. Yeah, shout out because didn't Michael B. Jordan direct this one?
I believe so.
Well, that's dope, man. Good for him.
Shout out to Creed 3. I watched the first 2, so I feel like I'm inclined to watch 3. And we support Michael B. Jordan, so.
Is Sylvester Stallone in this one too?
Listen, if Sylvester Stallone is in this one and he doesn't die, they have to bring back Mick immediately.
Yo.
Immediately. Like Rocky beat cancer. Like, I get it. You beat the Russian. It was the whole thing between the USSR and America at that time. We get it. You know, we understood what that movie represented. You beat it. You beat Clubber Lang.
Wasn't enough that we beat them in the space race. Rocky had to get him
has to beat the Soviet.
And Rocky has to train in the mountains.
Yeah, like I'm going to the cold and I'm gonna run up Mount whatever that was.
I liked Rocky 4. Sorry.
No, I like Rocky 4 too. That's one of the best Rocky, if not the best Rocky.
Oh, I thought most people think that's terrible.
When he fought Ivan Drago?
Yeah.
That's probably the greatest Rocky ever.
Okay, every time I've said that,
no. That's probably the greatest Rocky. But yeah, this Creed thing. Before it even comes out, I'm hoping this is the last one. I think we can move away from the Creed thing. We get it. Mm-hmm. This is Apollo Creed's son. He's a fighter now. But I don't think that we need a 4th Creed.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen 3 yet, but shout out to Michael B. Jordan if this is
hopefully
his directorial debut.
Since he directed this one, maybe he could like avenge Wallace's death and like Bodie and Poole could be like sitting ringside and he just catch a little stray.
I get it.
You see what he's doing.
I get where you're going. Also, back to shout outs, Rory. Shout out to Jordan Poole. He did sign. I was kind of premature last week when I said that the Warriors had signed. That's because I had information that I guess wasn't public yet, but whatever.
Oh, Jordan broke Poole, the story?
I guess. I don't
Exclusive.
Know. I don't know what we break anymore. Mm-hmm. Jordan Poole signed a 4-year, $140 million extension with the Golden State Warriors. We now know why Draymond Green punched him in his face.
Took some money out of his pocket.
Yeah, took some money out of Draymond's wallet. They won't have enough to handsomely pay Draymond. I mean, I believe they gave Andrew Wiggins. They signed him for an extension for $104 million as well over the weekend. So, yeah, we now know why Jordan Poole received that overhand right from Draymond Green. But shout out to Jordan Poole. It was worth it, man. $140 million to get punched in your face. I'll take it. I've been punched for free before.
Yeah,
that hurts a little more.
No, I had to pay.
Yeah.
A copay. A copay at the hospital.
The Yankees and the Guardians, Julian, Game 5 tonight.
How did they land on the Guardians, by the way?
Listen, man, because they was somebody said Indians.
No, I know that part, but like, what are they? The guardian of the land we took?
I don't know. Yeah,
they're still guarding it from the Native Americans.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And what are the Washington football?
Also, what are you
now?
guarding in Cleveland?
The Washington football team.
No, I think they picked a name this year.
The Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders.
That's what they landed on?
Yeah.
Which I think the Commanders were the troop that wiped out the Redskins.
Jesus Christ.
That was the name of the platoon?
That's what I'm thinking.
The platoon?
Jon Snow and the Commanders.
Jon Snow.
Yankees, Guardians, Game 5 tonight.
What was his name in Pocahontas? It wasn't Jon Snow.
I don't know.
At Yankee
White
Stadium.
John.
This series shouldn't even be 5 games.
No, I think it's in Cleveland.
No, it's not.
No, it's here.
It's here?
Yeah.
Game 5, win or go home.
Same.
It shouldn't even went to 5 games, man. We should have won that game another night.
Ed, if it doesn't rain, do you want to go?
I can't. I have to edit your show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can edit at the stadium. Wi-Fi's great. Wi-Fi's great at the stadium.
Maybe we could save it for Patreon. This could be like a little teaser. Eden posted a plan B in our group chat over the weekend.
All right.
Okay, so we'll put that in our
You saw him
You can't edit
that
something.
out?
No,
He's editing that out.
Thanks.
Fast hands Eden over there.
Fast hands Eden.
Fast hands Eden. Deontay Wilder knocked out some guy over the weekend.
First round.
I don't really count that. That dude was a bum.
Yeah. Nah, but he was due up to get his confidence back.
This was a tune-up fight, but it's like, come on, man. You're going to fight a guy that looks exactly like the guy that beat your ass the last 2 times?
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, get your confidence back.
Yeah, come on, man. I get it. But he definitely not going to knock out that
wasn't even that crazy.
That gypsy
That
like
was kind
that.
of weak.
You said that gypsy?
Yeah, the gypsy.
The Gypsy King.
Yeah, the Gypsy King. He's not going to knock the Gypsy King out like that. That's not happening. But anyway, shout out to Deontay Wilder. Devin Haney fought this weekend too. He won.
Also won.
Shout out to Devin Haney. The fight that I really cared about, Caleb Plant.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Caleb Plant, my guy. Knocked. What's the dude's name? Whatever his name is.
You know, the guy that got knocked out.
Knocked him the fuck out. I'm glad Caleb Plant got that knockout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he got that knockout.
Anthony Durrell.
Anthony Durrell. I'm sorry, Anthony Durrell. Don't please don't be mad at me. I'll have to call Caleb on you.
Yo, the insult after the knockout's crazy. He started digging his grave.
I liked it.
It's boxing. Yeah,
I liked it.
do that shit.
Dig a grave.
That was
All the shit talking before the fight.
Left.
All the shit, leading up to it.
Look at that.
It is what it is. Shout out to Caleb Plant.
Oof.
Caught him with that
hurt.
left hook.
That's a good punch.
That's a real knockout.
Real knockout.
Anyways,
Look at
Go
us.
to sleep.
oh yeah, that's when you contemplating where the fuck you are right now.
He's not.
I do want to see now that Caleb knocked Russell out. I do want to see a Caleb Plant Canelo rematch.
Me too. I'm with you.
I do. I want to see that rematch. Canelo is
I can see that mid next year.
Canelo might be a little underrated.
Do you feel like Canelo's
Absolutely.
underrated?
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
I think Canelo's a lot better than people think he is.
Like
I think he's a lot better than people think he is.
Oh, I think Canelo gets his just due.
he deserves a little more.
I think
You deserve a little more.
I think Canelo is a lot better than people
Do you think
say.
because Ed Sheeran is running around marketing himself better that's why a lot gets taken away
Just
from
not
him?
giving redheads a good look.
I think because you and I have a podcast that you're taking away from Canelo's life.
I don't think I am at all.
I think that's why he's not getting his just due. The Astros won the longest playoff baseball game in history. I did not. I turned that shit off in like the 10th inning. I said I'm not watching this shit.
Well, the Nicki Minaj and Latto back and forth did last longer than
6 hours.
than this. I promise you.
6
I
hour
clocked it.
game. Walk off home run to end the game. Yeah, I watched up
Hate
until the
the
10th
Astros.
inning, and I was like, all right, I'm checking out.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this game.
Nope.
LeBron and Bronny are in a Beats commercial.
Yep.
Bronny has an NIL deal with Beats now,
So crazy.
as well as Nike. They listen, they're setting the plate for him. They're setting the table for him.
This was built to happen.
Oh, I mean, it's beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
It's beautiful
great.
to watch. I can't listen. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I don't think they'll be on the same team. I don't think the Lakers will have the draft pick that high when Bronny comes in. But
Could trade for him.
That's true.
the moment that
Could trade AD for him.
Bronny and they should trade AD for him.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Why?
For Bronny?
For trading AD for Bronny.
AD is very injury
AD
prone.
is injury prone, bro. We don't know how many games we're gonna have him for.
Injury prone.
We've never
sucks.
seen Bronny play a real game.
We've never seen AD play a real game.
That
He played in the bubble.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That's the last time I remember seeing him play.
He balled with the
It's been
Pelicans.
fucking quiet. Oh, no, the Pelicans, he was a fucking animal. Well, we know that. No, but I love AD. I'm just talking shit. But I do hope he stays healthy this year because without him, I watched the Lakers last preseason game against Sacramento, and the Lakers got their ass cooked. I don't think Russell Westbrook will be there much longer.
No.
And again,
Love that
Anthony
dude.
Davis is a question mark. Can he stay healthy? And if we are asking our 20-year vet to still be the best player on the team, we are in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Did you see the Bronny and LeBron Beats commercial?
Yeah.
You didn't find it funny that a father and son playing basketball together wear headphones so they don't have to talk to each other?
No, I get it.
No, I get it. I don't want to
I
hear
get
you talking
it.
about son. Just rebound and pass
Just
me the
where
fucking
you're
ball.
just
game.
changing the most beautiful and
Changing how we
stereotypical
spend time with our
father-son
kids? Yeah.
thing possible. Like, oh, let's play catch. Let's shoot hoops together. We're going to put on headphones?
Yeah, so I don't have to listen to you. I don't want to hear what you're saying.
This is
I
the
don't
worst
I don't
fathering
wanna hear you
commercial
complaining.
I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just put like a Beats pill out there,
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
right? Just put a
Come
Beats
on.
pill right there by the court and just.
or like training on opposite sides, like against this just felt like that father-son moment where maybe he should give some guidance as a father. Like, hey, let me talk to you about sex,
Nah,
son.
shut up and dribble.
No.
Or
That's what LeBron said to Bronny.
Put your headphones in and shut up.
Shut up and dribble.
hip hop music plays. Or they could have did something where, I don't know, maybe Bronny is listening to a Lakers game.
What?
I don't know. I just felt like it was a weird direction. I saw what they were trying
I
to
don't
do.
know,
It's just-
listen to a Lakers game. I don't know.
But I get
Well,
it. It's a whole Beats Pro thing.
But then wouldn't LeBron not be there?
Oh, look at John
That's
Elliott.
true. LeBron wouldn't be there.
Shorts.
So have it where like you show images of LeBron playing in an actual game, and Bronny in the backyard listening to the game like he's
Is
I like
there
that.
is there a world where you guys think that, let's say, if Bronny were to be in another team, that LeBron would go there?
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
New York.
I think at that point, LeBron just wants to be the first father son to actually play together in the NBA.
Definitely.
I do want to see it. I think that'd be
I would
really
love
I
to
want to see it. I want to see it. Like if LeBron was to come set a high screen for Bronny, and he roll off and Bronny throw a lob to him and LeBron dunk that shit at 40 something years old,
Fire.
that's crazy.
Fire.
Like, I don't think we'll ever see that again.
Nope.
Do you think there's more pressure? Was there more pressure on LeBron, or will there be more
Bronny.
pressure on Bronny?
Bronny,
You think so?
without a
Yeah,
doubt.
Because they were calling LeBron the savior of basketball when he was a junior in high school.
But LeBron is arguably the greatest basketball player ever.
Mhm.
I'm saying, but he delivered. Bronny, who's getting an attention based off more his father than his playing, is now getting endorsement deals because he's the son, which is fine. Like I'm
He has to live
fine
up
with
to
it.
Not surprised.
Now
Yeah,
you
he has
gotta
to live up.
He has
Yeah,
to
that's a
live up
lot
to
of
what his
shit.
dad did. He has to be as good as his dad.
There's no chance.
I
There's
don't
no
see it
chance.
happening.
I don't believe
He's
that.
averaging 7 points a game.
That's why it's tougher for him. Because he has to follow his dad.
Okay, but I feel like a lot of the pressure, once everything is said and done, and let's say he doesn't do well in the NBA, everyone's be like, well, yeah, he averaged 7 in high school.
Mm.
LeBron
He's not-
in high
is he
school is like
averaging
he's
7?
gonna.
This is on Max Preps.
Max Preps be lying though.
The cap.
I don't think they lie about Bronny though.
Nah, he's not. You're not telling me that Bronny's averaging 7 points a game and already has recruits from Ohio State and Kentucky. Like, that's sick.
It's just
No,
no,
I-
No,
those might have
25,
been
10,
old.
and 5
in that game.
Yeah, I'm about to say averaging
Okay, but then what was
7?
he doing? 0 in all the other games? You can't,
That's
you
not-
can't average 7
That's
and
what I'm
have
saying.
25.
No, he's not
No, I
averaging
think
7.
that's at 2019. That was an old.
Oh, yeah, no, I know that's not true. That
Isn't
can't
D
be.
Wade's son really good too, if not better?
He's in the G League for the Utah Jazz.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't know if he's still there. He was last year, I think. I don't know if he's still there.
Did he go to college?
No. He didn't go to college.
I'm sure you guys also
I don't
saw
think he did. Yeah, I don't think he went to college.
LiAngelo got dropped from the Hornets. They signed him for LiAngelo Ball.
LiAngelo
Mhm.
Ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the middle ball.
Is that
Yeah,
the middle ball? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
he's
the
the
middle
middle.
ball.
I hope that he lands on an NBA roster.
Yeah,
That would be dope to see too. Like all three
all
of them
three of them
actually,
are active. Mhm.
like make the league and stay on the roster. LaMelo is the one. Though.
I was gonna say
LaMelo
LaMelo's
is
fucking
the
LeBron.
one.
LaMelo is the one. Yeah, man. Hopefully the Yankees get it done tonight. If not, I'll be home crying.
Same.
We had a great year for nothing to lose in the first round. Fucking sucks.
I got faith. I got faith.
I got faith in them too. I think we get it done tonight. The Guardians weren't supposed to win Game 3. That was I don't know how we lost that in the 9th inning, but whatever.
Shit was insane.
Again, we'll be in London November 5th. Get your tickets now at newroryinmall.com. What's the plans for the week, Rory?
Podding.
Pod our little lives away. Pod our
Yeah,
little,
Yankees and podding.
podding our little souls away. All right, well we'll be back Friday to talk to y'all, kick it with y'all. Be safe, enjoy your week. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No worry and